Boy, does this team love playing the Chicago Blackhawks, because every time we meet this team, we just whip them up. And I get into a frenzy to play the Chicago Blackhawks. This is the last time we will play our rival to the north in Illinois. The last time we faced them this season, and we would like to go out with a bang. This is the last time we have an opportunity to put an absolute smackdown on the Chicago Blackhawks this season before the regular season ends. We can play total spoiler as well, because they are in the dogfight of their lives just to make the Stanley Cup playoffs. I think they're outside looking in right now. I didn't pull up the standings before this game, but I'm pretty sure the Chicago Blackhawks are on the outside looking in as of the start to this game. Before we go changing too many strategies or strategical changes, let's see how our team plays at first, and then we'll make adjustments for there. We have not had too much of a problem with the Blackhawks this season. We have quite literally been their daddy this year, and I want to continue to keep that up. Shea Weber is 1 goal shy of 20, and he got 19 in Chicago in the last game. Kostitsyn going over the line after the whistle. He's just back skating, taunting the guy the whole way. I am going to score number 41 tonight. That's what he's saying. Yeah, Kostitsyn hit 40. And he also did that in Chicago in the last game that we played. So we got Kostitsyn at 40. We've got Shea Weber just out of reach of 20. I think we took a penalty. Nope, they did. They did. I thought our guy, I don't know. Well, if we'd taken the penalty on the dump-in, it would have been whistled dead. So, I mean, I don't know what I'm talking about. Clearly, I thought that would have been called on Spaling, because he's the one that kind of ran into Stallberg, but it seems to be the other way around. Either way, don't complain about it, Vince. Just go to the power play. And we're sitting square at 18% on the power play. That's got to change. We got to get a couple of power play goals before the season ends. And we would like to get one to number 6 tonight. I'm going to try to find a way to make that happen. Oh, that's my fault. I thought I had a player there. We did. We were supposed to. But someone went on an ill-advised line change. Shea Weber, get up. Roman Josi, the fake, the pump fake. Who's open? Shea Weber is open. Oh, Crawford's got this one. Now, we need to do a better job of setting up the power play. Something I need to do is, I said this already, but I need to go into create a play, and I need to change the power play strategy. Ooh, Kostitsyn with a good little interesting look. Weber's going to go to the box for that. And it's only because the puck slid past. I don't think that's a fair call. And Shea Weber with a all too familiar return to the penalty box. He just keeps taking these bad penalties. Been a bad boy to start the game. You're not going to get 20 goals sitting in the penalty box. I can tell you that much. And that's not really much of a fair call, in my opinion, because the puck was there at first, but the game doesn't see it that way. And what a move, Spaling. And Craig Smith will hold it back. So it's 4-on-4. We can still run this kind of like a power play. It would be great if we would hit the net. Oh, I didn't realize Sopel still had the puck. Good job, Craig Smith. Stick in the lane. This is so crazy. They can't even get out of their own zone on the power play. Chicago, what is wrong with you guys? What's wrong with Roman Josi? He's way out of position. Hal Gill, don't lose it right here. Draw another penalty. That was a good pass to Gostad. Drive the net. You got to drive the net harder than that. Got to go hard to the net. Go hard in the paint. Oh, right out of the box. Shea Weber. Oh, no. Shea Weber. We can't have injuries to a player like Shea Weber this close to the playoffs. Can't be getting injured. We're missing 4 centermen. We can't miss our star defenseman. Send up to Austin Watson. We can lose Austin Watson to injury if we have to. Rebound, Clune. Oh my goodness, Crawford, you're the luckiest goaltender on planet Earth right now. I don't know how that stays out. Brandon Yip, don't put it in your own net. Good defensive stick on the back check. Having a little bit of fun with this game right now. Oh, what a move. Rich Clune to the outside. The little cut back, not fooling anyone. Over to Blum. Blum hits a player in front. It's a Blackhawks player. It's Sopel. Yip. Behind the back pass to no one. Watson, if he was there, would have had a chance. Shooting into Crawford, and he's going to cover. Good possession and a good amount of pressure from the Nashville Predators to start there. Austin Watson and Rich Clune looking pretty good on that ship, if I must say so myself. I like that. Shea Weber. Oh, the blocker was there. He's on the doorstep of 20 goals. It's just one of these is going to have to go in at some point. I don't care if Kostitsyn scores another goal this season. I mean, I would like him to. It would help him in terms of his positioning in the goal-scoring standings. He's second in goal-scoring, only to one man, Alex Ovechkin, is the only man to score more goals than Sergei Kostitsyn. Other than that, Kostitsyn could lead the league in goals. Gabriel Bourque has just been magic from that side of the rink. He scores yet again. This one is blocker side, though. And he has sneakily hit 17 on the year. He could be 20. He could be at 20 by season's end. Now, Kostitsyn that's very questionable. He is in the goal he makes contact. That's goalie interference. I'm sorry, but that is goaltender interference. But if you're going to turn a blind eye, I'm going to turn a blind eye. Aside from the fact that I pointed it out to all of the fans who are watching the series on YouTube, which I thank you very much if you enjoy this series. It is... As I figured, it's not nearly as popular as the Goalie Be a Pro series, but that's not the point in doing this. Craig Smith, Blum, off the cheek of Kane, and not the cheek in the facial region. Good pressure kept up, hacked and whacked at, but it's going to be the Hawks that come away with this no matter what. Blum get on sharp. Nice hit, nice physical play. The Hawks are standing still in the attacking zone. We're going to make a nice escape move with Spaling. He's got speed. He's got juice. He's got momentum. He's got style. Rebound, Craig Smith. You should have full control of that puck. It should have been in the back of the net. He didn't get a whole lot of power on that. Stauberg flips it in. And again, we are just in full control of our game against the Chicago Blackhawks. We have a breakaway for Gaustad, saved by Crawford. And he thought a second about holding that puck. With Bourque in the way, I wouldn't play the puck. Gabriel Bourque has a hot stick for this team. We're going to go around all of these guys. Kostitsyn off the pad of Crawford. That pass into Crawford is not going to go in. And we can defend again. Try to stay between the dots. Can give him that spot on the outside, but let's not go chasing too much. Bourque to block it. No, he didn't block it. Looked like he was going to get in the lane. He was technically in the lane. He just didn't block it. But a good play to get there and front the shot from the point. We got to front this. Kostitsyn, another shot block. And we had a chance at a breakaway. We still do. Kostitsyn at center. He will dance. He shows the puck to Handzus. Goes to the corner. Pulls back. Looking for a teammate. It's there, but Gaustad fans at it. Bit of a odd pass for Gaustad. I'm looking for a teammate. I got none, so we'll just dump this in. A nice little soft chip off the boards. Gets it in deep softly as Oduya escapes 2 forecheckers. So we didn't put the pressure on quite correctly there. Already down to 5 minutes left in the first period of play. Hal Gill doing the most skating he's done all season. Kostitsyn, the little pull-up, scores! Short side. Sergei Kostitsyn with a beautiful move to pick the corner on Corey Crawford. And guess who has 41 goals this season? Beautiful touch. He just got beautiful touch. And at one point this year, it seemed like him getting 30 was a near impossibility, but he has eclipsed the 40-goal mark with 41. Does he have more in him? Does Shea Weber have a goal in him in this game? Even if Weber doesn't score in this game, it's fine. We got 3 other games where Shea Weber can light the lamp. That was a beautiful handle by Craig Smith. He's going to shoot it on net. off the blocker of Corey Crawford. And again, we just show why we have been full possession and control over the Chicago Blackhawks every game. This is how every game against Chicago has gone this season. Not expected. I thought they would be one of the tougher opponents, but they haven't. They have not been one of the toughest opponents in this game. Rebound kicked out. Hornquist avoid the pressure. This is the first time the Hawks have actually looked pretty decent in this game. You know, out to Comiskey with good activation from the defense. Blocked, but that was a good play to step up and support the breakout and the rush play. If you can get a defenseman to do that wisely and have someone cover for him, it makes all the difference for an offense. Spaling. Hornquist took the hit. I tried to get the puck over there to Craig Smith, but it just wasn't happening. And that should be an easy save. We do flip the little rebound that we collected out. Halishuk at the blue line. Pulling back, shooting into the glove of Crawford. Good net front by Craig Smith. Was trying to get the puck to number 15. Would like to see him score a few extra goals this year. It has burned out for Craig Smith lately. The flame has just burned out for him. He's not scoring a whole lot of goals in the later part of the season. He did get hot for a period of time, but man, when he's cold, he's cold. It's hard to say with Craig Smith because sometimes the puck does go in, man. I mean, there was a stretch of games where he was just scoring at a wild tear, which is why he has as many goals as he has. But he's also gone through really, really slow stretches without getting any offense or he's had some good chances on the net throughout the season. He's had games where he's looked really good. He just hasn't always had that puck go in the back of the net for him. And we are going to wind down this excellent first period of play without giving up a goal. And we hit 2 of our own through the first 20 minutes. Time to stack up and add on to that lead. That's what I'm saying, coming into this period anyway. It would be nice to see a couple other guys pitch in. Get some goals. Another goal for Bork would be kind of cool. Maybe another one for Kostitsin. I want to see Shea Weber score in this game, just for personal reason. Oh, do you think we're going to pull to the outside? I need to get space for Bork if we were going to shoot. Weber looking his options. And it's in. There it is. I talked about Shea Weber needing number 20. Well, he does it in front of the home fans. That was great patience. And no one put any pressure on Weber from the point. There was absolutely no one putting pressure on Weber, so I could walk it down into the high slot, top of the face-off circles, and just crank it. There's a lot of traffic there. And maybe it's just that little screen in front. Crawford doesn't see it. Well, he's done it. He has hit 20. Which is a huge mark for any defenseman to have a 20-goal season. I'm going to have to look at the stats at season's end in the NHL for the whole league and just see who leads the league in goals scored for defensemen. We might look at a little bit of that after this game is played and just check on where he's at. But I would imagine Shea Weber, that's a bad turnover. Oh, that's not going to lead to a goal. Right up the middle. Spaling, feeding Smith. Craig Smith going through the middle and gets a nice shot away. I wouldn't have played that if I was Corey Crawford, but you do what you have to do. Klein will receive behind the net. That should hit Hornquist. It should have hit Hornquist in stride. Instead, it's going to become an icing. Ain't it fun shooting the puck on the net with Shea Weber this season? And Kostitsin. That was the goal-scoring lead. He is just trailing Alex Ovechkin. But no one's catching Ovechkin. You're not going to hit 50 goals this season. It's just not happening. I'm looking for an option. I didn't mean to throw that on net. I was going to try and wrap it into the corner, but that's fine. Stay in there on those boards. More pressure. I thought we had a turnover, and we do now. But it wasn't the turnover I wanted. Spaling at the blue line. We will pull up. Turn our back to the play. I need a point man to help me out. It's Klein. Klein's walking, shooting, hits the crossbar, and a crossbar again, or the post, or some form of red metal. I need help. I'm going to go down low. I got it from Craig Smith. That was ill-timed, but a penalty has been drawn. We were so close to scoring with 2 players. I think it was Klein hit the first one. The next one came from Craig Smith on the rebound off that first hit post or crossbar. I have no idea what it hit. Brent Seabrook is in the box for roughing. He just went a little too far. with that body check, and we're back on the power play. Is this Shea Weber time? I wanted it to be in the last power play, but it just wasn't supposed to be. Butler. Oh, it is almost Shea Weber time. Back to Butler. Back to Yossi. There we go. Spreading it out. I wanted it, but the lane just wasn't there. What I intend to do with the power play, and we may do this in time for the postseason, is we got to work on the power play. We're going to need it for the playoff games. Oh, hold on to that. Hold on to that puck for just a second. To the defenseman. Weber. Oh, the stick broke of Gostad. At least it's not a bone in his body or something of that sort. Can I wrap this around? Yes, I got a teammate there. It's Butler, but we're wasting precious time on the power play. Kostitsyn pulls it around. Gonna go down and fire it wide. We just can't track it down. All right, Rene, you got to flip that down the rink. Gostad is on it. He is onside. Fire that thing across the rink. Oh, Butler. He's putting pressure on Sopel. Poke checks the puck away. Takes a body check. Backhander is on net and held onto by Corey Crawford with 1 second to go on the power play. It looks good. Looks much better. What I want to do is use a creative play to use the man on the half wall more. So we start out the power play with the man on the half wall. That's going to be behind the blue line. Hold on to this puck for just a second. We'll take it back. What we need to do is get a D change. So I'm going to do that. Reverse the puck to Kostitsyn. I'm putting him in a very tough spot. No one's on the boards. Block it. You know it's coming through. Oh, I didn't realize we had the puck there. I'm going to just try to get this off the rush. Maybe a little too much. It's maybe just a little too much. Oh, rollout play. Trying to hit a teammate. Trying to be unselfish with it. Back to the point. Comiskey winds it up. Rebound tipped in off the pad maybe. I don't know if Corey Crawford got a piece of that second chance after the kick off the inboards. We're going to just float this back in. No harmful plays with it. Oh, we were on him with the forecheck. We had 3 guys in. Really, really good. Really aggressive. Got to get to this side of the boards. Comiskey under pressure. Doing really well with it. Up the board, across the rink. Kostitsyn. Oh, I dangled offside. That's fine. Oh, Bork, you're offside. You're still offside. All of you are offside. All right. Top 5 in plus minus. Yeah, all of our guys are leading the league in plus minus. They're out there for a lot of goals for and not on the ice for a lot of goals against. So I guess that says a lot about some of these guys who are leading the league in the plus minus categories. I don't know what Forsberg was trying to do with it. Yossi down low. Someone's got to peel off of some of those tie-ups in front. Go get it. Go get in the corner. Help support the cycle. So we're going to have to learn how to cycle when the playoffs come around. We're going to have to be more patient with our offense in the playoffs. It's not going to be as easy to get offense in those playoff games, especially depending on who we're playing. I'm going to go to the outside. That's going to get space to the outside and in. Philip Forsberg has a goal. Number 4 on the night. And number 2, I think, on the season for Philip Forsberg. Yeah, number 2, just the second goal of his young NHL season. And he picked the spot on the blocker side. Wasn't really expecting that to go in, to be honest. I just wanted to throw it toward the net. And that's been the case this year against Chicago. They give up a lot of goals to our team. Has Crawford been pulled yet? I wouldn't pull Crawford for this. This game isn't on him. None of these games against us has been on him, but this has been a team we have owned this season. I mean, you can go into Wikipedia and edit the Wikipedia article to say owner of the Chicago Blackhawks is the Nashville Predators. 2013 Nashville Predators own the Chicago Blackhawks. That was supposed to connect with Craig Smith. Man, they are just the worst team through the neutral zone. Patrick Kane, look out. That's a fresh line change for you. He got dumped into the bench. Oh, they still can't hit the net. They had a good drive right down the middle of the rink. Clune is on it. Good block. Clune, don't pass it. The pull-up. Shooting. Going in the net for Rich Clune. Blocked shot leads to a goal. And that might be the pull for Corey Crawford in this evening. When Rich Clune is sniping it on you, that little move to stop, and you guys keep going, and then I'm going to shoot it Back against the grain over the blocker. We know, oh, Ray Emery's in net now. Rest in peace, Ray Emery. I'm sorry to do it to you, but they already pulled Crawford, and I didn't realize they had pulled Crawford, so welcome to the game, Ray Emery. If you don't know, Ray Emery, I think, passed away, unfortunately, quite a few years ago from an unfortunate boating accident. I believe it was in a boating accident. A great goaltender in his day, man. Oh, Hornquist, it was on the tape. It was labeled. It was there. These turnovers for Chicago. This is fun to play, man. When you're on the right side of a game like this, it's so fun to play this. I should have held on to that, but that's fine. I mean, we had a perfect turnover. We don't need the goal, but I would have just liked to have seen that led to a goal. The patience with it, deciding to look off the shot, make the pass. Get up there, man. There we go. Headman pass finds Smith. He's going to be on his lonesome for a second because we are changing. And a wicked shot missing the net. Back to the point. Over to Roman Josi. He's going to try and tee one off of the leg of someone in front of the net. Good retrieval. Craig Smith's on it. But that's about all the forecheck could do there. Hawks send it right back in. Rene's going to reverse it to Roman Josi. Back to Weber. Looking for a breakout option. Spaling, finding Kostitsin with speed through the middle. And that was an otherworldly deke. Carcillo's been sent into the Nashville bench. So maybe he's making a change of teams. Playing for the other team tonight. You might as well. You might as well put on a Nashville jersey. Switch teams, enjoy yourself. At least you'd be having fun playing this game. And I played it. I decided to play the puck. This offense is too good right now. I can't hold on to the puck. Another one. Nope. And Ray Emery keeps that one out. Kane is away. Out to center. Klein, we're going to have to defend this well. Let's play for Pecorine. Playing a really great game. And we'll go into the third period of play with, I believe it's a 5-0 lead. I don't even know what the deficit for Chicago is anymore. Keep scoring goals at this rate, and we might hit double digits. We haven't scored more than 7 in a game this year, I think. Right? I don't think we've scored more than that. I think the most goals we've scored in a game 7 or 8 or something. I have no idea. I think it's like 7. But, yeah, we have not hit 10 yet this season. Don't think that's going to happen in this game. But, you know, the way the offense is going, we could have a 5-goal third period. It's possible. You never know. I just don't expect that to be the case. And, honestly, we don't need that many goals in this game. Don't try and score all of your goals before the playoffs here in the regular season. Just going to feed that down low to Gostad. It did end up getting there. Kostitsin with the strip of the puck on Jonathan Taves, so he's without a stick right now. He's got it back, but not in time for Shea Weber to find the top corner over Ray Emery. I picked that spot. I mean, that was just begging to be taken. In the top corner over the glove hand, and he's hit 21 on an assist from who else? Sergei Kostitsin, the assist man, setting up number 6. Hopefully we can do a lot of that in the playoffs. To stand in front of that, Paul Gostad, is very bold and very brave. But without your net front presence, does that goal happen? I wanted just 1 from Shea. I got 2 from number 6. So 2 goals from Shea Weber in this game. Very beautifully done. Now, can we just get one for Craig Smith? He definitely deserves it. Oh, Hornquist is on the doorstep. I'm telling you, the 10 goals in this game might happen. I'm not even joking. We are right on top of it. We're on the money. We're blocking their breakout. They're offside, trying to break the puck in. They're having turnover after turnover. Our offense is just humming along, playing with confidence at a maximum. It's fun to play with this team. It's fun to play confident with this team when they play like this. I mean, you can do anything you want to do. This team's going to play really good. Don't take your foot off the gas pedal. I got to get it at the Craig Smith. He's open. Oh, they didn't know what he was going to do with that hand. Oh, they didn't like it, and they sent him flying. Oh, we're offside. We're offside. We're offside. Let's draw it back for a second. Out to Weber. Now to Halishchuk. We got to chip this past him. And we're offside. That play is not going to be whistled on an offside. It was delayed offside. Sent in by Saad. And Weber will just saucer it to an open area. And Blum off the face of the Hawks player. Halashuk gets it. Now Forsberg is pushing us onside, and he doesn't have a goal here. That's fine. Just wanting to get the puck to the net. This is a good time now to figure out how our offense is going to roll along as we head into the postseason. Time to get our game tuned up a little bit. Maybe figure out how to cycle it a little bit. Now, I did change the fourth line to their strategy. Used to be crash the net for all the games before this. It is behind the net in this game. That's the strategy that we're using for the fourth line specifically. And a lot of I think 3 of our 4 lines use the behind the net strategy. Oh, there we go. Just take a shot. Okay, fair enough. Walked away. Kostitsyn trying to dig it out of the scrum. He's going to go behind the net. Bork, there's their setup. There's the beautiful behind the net setup. We'll go back to the point. Gill. Over to the point man, Kumiski. Shot coming through. Blocked, though. But that's good. If we can look like that in the postseason, man. Teams are going to... If we can look like this just in general, teams are going to have a hard time competing with us and beating us. That's... Cover it, Rene. I was almost going into your net, and we're going to rim that hard. Right around the boards. Clune is waiting. Yip supports. And that should just be blasted. No reason not to take that shot. I don't know what player the game is trying to give me control of. It gave me every player except for the one that I wanted. And I'm going to play. I'm not going to freeze it. Do whatever I want. Oh. Oh. Oh, my God. That was set up perfectly for Rich Clune. He just walked into that. My goodness. My goodness mercy. I'm sorry, Ray Emery, but this team just can't stop. They don't have any breaks. We don't slow down for anybody. Right now, we are on a freaking roll. I mean, you can't put any goaltender in the net and have them stop us. We're just steamrolling through the Chicago Blackhawks. That was not even intentional. Rich Clune has a multi-goal game. That's something else to think about. A multi-goal effort from Rich Clune. Look at Bobby Butler scores! Man, we don't miss. We just can't miss. I told you maybe that 5-goal third period is a thing. Hold the phone. He went between 2 defenders to score that goal. Chicago, I'm just shaking my head. What kind of defense is this? The AI is going to be having a rage fit. They're going to be... AI's throwing the controller halfway across the room right now. 2 more, man. 2 more. I know we've got 2 more in us. We've hit 8 goals on the night, which I think is the first time this season. Whoa, Nick Spaling. Oh, my goodness. It's just laying there for Craig Smith, and he still can't get the goal. Poke checked away. Spaling. We're going to dance at center. Yeah, we're going to dance at center. Little 45-degree cuts. Centering. Oh. I feel so creative with the game right now. This is the most comfortable I've been playing this game in the season mode. It's just not happening for Craig Smith tonight. Blum, skate the stick. Blum shoots, blocked down. But the Hawks have control for now. For now, they have control. Kruger to the outside. We're going to defend that piece of cake. Easy work. Easy money. Oh, Craig Smith. It's just not going right for this man. Oh, maybe it is. Wrap around. Craig Smith. Man, it just really ain't going right for him tonight. He ain't getting that goal. Oh, Roman Yossi, not Rosie. I'm losing my mind. I am just, this is crazy. This has been gotten very back and forth all of a sudden. We'll skate it through center with Gabriel Bork. The speed of Gabriel Bork. It's not enough. Not enough to evade the Chicago defense. We're running out of time if we want to get that 9th and then 10th goal, which, I mean, it's been practically sitting there for us all evening. Bork behind the net. There we go. Out to Weber. It should be on the outlet to Kostitsyn. Do you think Kostitsyn can get one here? Maybe he can get us that 9th goal. He's going to slow up, and he's going to hit it off of Ray Emery. Up high. Stay in the play. Oh, I had to shoot it. I didn't really know where to go with that. We're going to go behind the net. Kostitsyn with a jam attempt. We jamming, man. We jamming. Just not jamming it into the net. Oh, set him up. Shea Weber, a weak wrister that trickled in on Ray Emery. God, goodness gracious. We've been just playing a game, a very disrespectful game to the Chicago Blackhawks. There we go. Weber saucers it, and that's going to be elevated to Philip Forsberg. We're going to try and dangle to the inside. We're going to lose our possession of the puck. I don't think 10 is happening. I'm sorry to admit. I don't think 10's happening. We're going to try. I know the fans should be chanting, "We want 10." There it is. Elevated to Halishuk. Forsberg. Take the shot. And Emery's got it. It's from way outside, but probably could have taken a few extra steps in to take that shot. But that ninth goal is not necessary, and it's not likely to come. But you never know. Go get after it, Spaling. This is a great tune-up for the postseason for this team. Oh, Craig Smith bumped as the puck was arriving. And it'll be sent in by Chicago. So this has become a game of frustration for the Hawks. I mean, they're giving us so much space in the middle off the rush that Jonathan Blum has a breakaway from coast to coast. A coast-to-coast breakaway for Blum. Oh, it's sent back in. How does he have any speed to go hustle after that? Oh, blocked away. Austin Watson, maybe get a goal here. Watson, saved by Emery. 38 seconds ago. 9 and then 10 is not happening in this game, but I mean, can you complain? You scored 8 goals. Don't complain about it. Be happy you got the 8 goals. Sent in on Rene. That's going to be past Brandon Yip at center. And Sopel just chases it down. We're going to try to apply the correct forechecking pressure. Sent out on a stretch pass to Frolik. Comiskey will reverse it. Bork centering it off of the skate of Stahlberg, but that's the game right there. Say goodbye, Chicago. Your playoff chances are in the mud. What a great game on home ice. Perfect performance. You can't get any better than that. 8 goals and a shutout victory. Number 35. 35 wins for number 35. What a way to do it. Brendan Morrison, welcome back to the lineup. Oh, this is tough. This team is playing so well right now. Let's just continue. Is it a playable injury, or is he fully healthy? He's healthy. Oh my goodness, that's tough. I'm gonna take out Brandon Yip. All right, Brandon Yip, thank you for your service. I mean, seriously, thank you, because we've been severely hampered by injuries, but Brendan Morrison is healthy now. He's 100%. I have to put him in the lineup. So, Brandon Yip, I got to scratch you. You got to come out of the lineup. You were very serviceable during your time at center, but we're putting Brendan Morrison in the lineup. Oh, I got to dress the player. Not like physically, get him dressed, but you know what I mean. I got to put him in the lineup. I don't know where Morrison would go. We're just going to keep giving these guys ice time until the rest of our guys come back, which won't be until playoff time. But, man, this roster is playing amazing. Despite the depletions we have at center, we've just found a way to get guys going. Gabriel Bork is a genius on the right wing. First line minutes. Paul Gostad is pretty surprisingly decent at first line center. I mean, I wouldn't have him at first line center over Fisher or Legwand, obviously, but I mean, very serviceable. And his face-off rating it's 85. Okay, that might explain some things. That might explain why he's pretty good at the face-off dot versus Nick Spaling, who is just 75. So that difference in rating really coming through for Gossett. He's even scoring some goals. He's just a beneficiary of playing with some of these really good players on the first line. Craig Smith, it's going to happen for him. Probably not taking the demotion too well to the second line, but it's not really a demotion. It's more that it's a promotion for Gabriel Bork, who deserved it, and he's coming through. He's scoring goals, man. I can't do anything about that. I got to put him on the first line. And then this third line, Halishuk, Forsberg, and Butler, they're pretty good. Halishuk not really scoring much, but his line mates are. Butler scoring in the last game. Forsberg scoring in the last game. We had 2 goals from Rich Clune. I might need to move Rich Clune up the lineup. I mean, he's been stuck on the fourth line the whole season. And yet, how many goals does he have? 6 or something? I mean, he's scoring goals here. He had a 2-goal game. And then this beauty of a defensive pair, Roman Josi and Shea Weber. Just, this pair is working. And Jonathan Blum just seems to be fine on the second line, but second pairing. But Shea Weber, 21-goal season and 3 games left to go. So maybe he's still counting. This power play needs something else. Is Bourque on the power play? You know what, Gabriel Bourque, come on the power play. Get on the power play, my man. So Gabriel Bourque has been added to the power play. He's scoring at 5-on-5. It only makes sense to put him on the power play. And you could argue, does Josi need to be on the power play? I think he's been pretty decent there on the power play. Normally it would be Blum, but I'm just gonna keep Blum off the power play. I think Blum is killing penalties. He's not. Okay. Well, he's not getting any ice time, is he? Poor Jonathan Blum, but I gotta roll with this team the way it is. This team is working perfectly. And I mean, we didn't take really any penalties in that last game against the Chicago Blackhawks.